Alrighty. Okay, so today I managed to get it running before 7. So we might be getting back. One thing I want to disable is, because I know, since I have the Cerebral chat open, I thought of removing the chat that remains up there because it's just annoying and really doesn't do much. Besides that, today we keep on moving out on Kahoot. And yeah, I think we're finally moving ahead and start to try the games. Should try to rework the JavaScript janky parts. There's a lot of commented code should I remove. And finally take some unit tests and be done with it. Can't say. I don't know, I had a lot of ups and downs in these projects. It's slightly more hide messages after 15 seconds. Great. It's slightly more exciting than what I do at work, but I still don't like they do web work. Like, there's more stuff that I'm doing at home rather than in my day job. The problem is I still feel like web has a lot of solved problems. So I'm fine up until I'm solving something new. At least it adds expertise in my own field. But I really like the project most, that the one that I actually do stuff that I don't know how to solve. This is where I would love to be more present. Okay, my Composer app should be running like butter. Localhost game. Great. We go to Sarah. Yeah, let's move the lobby up. So we start here. Now the answers have some problems, but we will get to that. Let's say that John in this lobby. Okay, and everything looks fine. Now, if we reload this and click Sarah, we stand on the game. This gets reloaded. Oh, forgot about that part. So we should work on the player. Okay, let's. I find it being paused, honestly. I would want to see how this would work. I'm gonna keep this at the end because I don't believe I'll refresh the lobby up until like, unless there's something weird, I'm not refreshing the lobby. And if I'm refreshing the lobby, I'm gonna cast it like a pause button. So I think that this comes afterwards. Now the fact that it's not 0, it's a little bit bothersome. Also, the other fact is, okay, so Redis is not in the way here, but I want to know how to redirect stuff in a file. So I can redirect in temps and I have different logs. Also because with Vim I can search better inside the temps. So the two evident things, I want to fix this flicker and I want to move this spiel over here under new game. New game, it's kind of weird having it over there. I think the new game should go a separate place. So let's start with the new game. Well, before that, we have to download and also run Tailwind. That's a bit annoying. Let's see my Docker app file. Over here, I think I can just, so now Tailwind does this, yeah. So we copy the whole folder. Same way that we copy the Go sum inside this folder, which would mean that I can do somewhat along the lines of copying my Tailwind binary. I think that rather than copying it, I should download it, but for the sake, since I think it's already pushed, I'm just gonna copy it. I always find it hilarious the fact that since Tailwind does so much stuff, my projects are always marked as Tailwinds. I don't know if I can just say, dude, it's not Tailwind. Just be done with it. Wait, have a star? Okay, that's my friend. Fair enough. And yeah, I was saying, did I push the binary? Hopefully not. Start main go sum Redis license. Okay, I did not. Which means Tailwind standalone clean. I would want to download the standalone clean and be on my way with that. Then we're moving greatly. So Tailwind init, yeah, sure. Okay, this is the thing that we want. So we want to curl it up. I don't know if I suppose it has curl. We're gonna, so curl it up and do all of this shit, yep. I think that I can say to curl in the folder. Okay. Docker how to run commands. Because this is a run go mode, which will mean that we run, we do 3 runs, run and run afterwards. Well, this doesn't matter very much, okay. And instead of the latest macOS, I would want the latest, like Linux ARM64. That sounds better. No, son of a bitch. Yeah, it will be a latest download. Tailwind CSS Linux ARM64. This should work. And do I specify where to download it? Like, specify where to download curl. To be fair, I could read the docs, but to specify the output name and path. Uppercase the letter, the same path in the same name as in the URL, the current working directory. Okay, so that will be fine. Now we add okay. So rename it Tailwind, command air, and also my big command over here. Now, one unexpected cool thing about about Docker is the fact that I can, at the end of the day, also treat it as a make file. So that's actually kind of slick. Oh my god, my sounds are so high. So that's actually kind of slick. Like, I was experimenting of the make files. No, the experimentation is not correct. I saw something that he was like running some make files to build Java projects. And I don't know, it always slipped to my mind about this simple fact. Being X did not complete successfully. Exit code, so illegal option. Oh, my plus X. I lost my check a mod plus X. And I was thinking about this, besides his flexing, that I don't know, the thing that I love about sodding and most people that you see online is that they are very, oh my god, why did I remove everything? Like the freedom of just running stuff and not thinking about it. Another thing that I love about watching programming streams is that they're not that bothered about the details and just do stuff. At work, you always do this stupid thing about always thinking about the stuff and what's the correct way to do it. So I just slap a makefile and be done with it. Because makefiles, in my conception, are always. I don't see Tailwind running. Does this run both commands? Take a look inside the container. I remember it is minus IT, but I want, so Docker, yes. Like what I want, instead of every time running this way, I would just want to say kahoot.go.app. Oh, is a explicit X form. Okay, so sh minus g air and. Okay, makes sense. Okay, I could. Let's focus on. How the fuck did I name it? Container name Kahoot? Could be joking. So, wait. Compose app, I'm trying to build the Kahoot. No such service. Well, guess I'm building both. Am I killing images? I think that it did. So Docker up. Okay, watching BNDB, great. So there's air. I still don't see it running. I mean, I don't want to tailwind in another container. It's because I don't think it would work. Let's Google fast tailwind Docker. I did not that look is possible to react daily rather than trying to Django serve it. Yeah, well, what was the command that my Docker running? First off, I want to check open Docker shell. Because it might be that this particular thing doesn't go Redis. Okay, so Docker run minus IT minus entry point. Gets you in the container, then one expect the file system use GD path. Okay, minus an entry point and fuck. Like the control. Entry point and say Kahoot.co.up. Unknown flag, so that's basically no such container in bash. Docker dash will let you connect your Docker in, but this is really the same thing as SSH. Docker exec minus it SH. Does the SH go better? No. The name of ID, it doesn't matter when I use Docker Compose, just run Docker PS. Can run Docker PS web IP address. Complete this Docker XML web. My project web1sh. When it works on running container, I'll use Docker run. Also Docker exec. So I think minus IT it's Docker exec, not such container. Did someone run the same problem? So central Jinx, this is Docker image ls. Oh, by the way, Docker image ls. All right. Have to clear all of this bullshit. Yeah, I probably should like delete. I don't know why I have an archive over here, but I should probably delete every image that I don't use. Put that in the clean. Okay, the command new server will clear. Let's put it like that. In Docker file running container code. Here's how you troubleshoot with Docker PS. Okay, let's give him the image. Kahoot Redis. Kahoot Redis. Oh. It's just Redis. Okay, I don't understand it. ID, image, comment. Oh, the names are. Well, comprehension issues. Okay. Which will mean that I can run just simply Kahoot sh. Great. So the tailwind is here. Ls minus. What was it? Ls minus O. The fuck do we. It was like some way to show everything. Escape, ignore file. Let's how to show permissions. Yeah, there was a way. I don't know. L. Yeah. It was a long time. This is executable. Exec format error. Perhaps this is not the correct. I should assess what. So Golang image. Should set the what are we running on this image? You need a compile application rather than Linux ARM64. Okay, so it's ARM64. This is the correct one that I'm downloading over here. So we curl it, we give it the correct one. The only other possible explanation is that it's not being run. I can test that. It's in the compose, we have the command. I don't know why I have the command twice. Like which one is the one that's getting correct? Because I think I can just say this, right? Which command takes precedence? The Docker YAML or the Docker file? I would think, yes, if I run the image, otherwise, let me run this one. Okay. Kahoot, go. By the way, can I just say, so, the compose command, run node results, will not run node app.js. Okay, this is about it. The other thing that I want to ask him, how to remove previous image each time you build. Was no cache, resource build doesn't reuse cache. Force remove intermediate access build option. So fully clean. I have to clean it manually. Not great. Okay, well. What I don't understand is why Redis Docker imageless. What I want to understand is why Redis I see there's a lot of images over here. The Arch Linux, okay, hello world, I don't quite care. But all of these 126 gigs, they're very heavy. Docker clean, Docker compose, clean images, clean previous images. Upon use object, such as images contain these objects, then you go to remove. Because Docker uses extra space. For each Docker provides a prune command. In addition to use Docker system prune to clean up multiple objects at once. Docker image prune. Yep. Now the question is, can I prune every single time before building? Default bypass container minus force. Okay, so I can prune minus F. Okay. Somebody remote and start with the RM flags. I'll contain Docker post, including stopping ones. Prune volumes, prune networks. Docker prune inside on compose. That should is inside the Docker compose. So I have to manually run it from time to time. Not the best thing, I must say. So this is 1.48 gigs. Let's remove some stuff. RM. I don't know where I have Arch Linux. Also Golang. Because it's a 9-day ago. So that's interesting. Why am I having two different containers? Maybe because of my Docker file. I can deal with that. Well, anyway, so this does not work in my favor as I want it to be. It's like that's how you run two commands in parallel, right? I think that's the thing. And I believe which command is run, the Docker file or the Docker compose, the compose up command. Yeah, so it would be this one. This one should work fine. Oh, because it's called up. Why is it called up? Now, brother, it's called Kahoot. The fuck? Okay, that will explain it. Docker compose field Kahoot. Okay, that would explain it. I don't know why my reading comprehension. It's not even reading comprehension. It's like sometimes I don't want to read. Just extremely lazy. That's not good. Up Kahoot. Okay. Docker image rm Kahoot. Conflict. I have to remove the Kahoot is using it in the reference image. Minus force. Okay, thanks. Golang is not found. No such image. I'm literally staring at it. Well, if this identifier doesn't work, I know for almost certain that this will. A response unable to delete cannot be forced. Image dependent child images. Okay, so because this is the one that I'm using to build my stuff. Makes sense. Also Docker image rm Kahoot /go/app. Okay, this should be taking care of my stuff. Error from response the container Kahoot is already in use by container. You have to remove or name the container but use the name. The container Kahoot is already in use by the container. You have to rename the container to be able to use the name. I could swear that there's nothing. Unless this bullshit over here is the problem. So let's say like this. My lord. I'm confused. What the fuck is this container? Docker image. The container name Kahoot is already in use by container. Docker PS, only Docker PS. Let's see. Oh, the fuck is this? All contains this keys. It's a start again that has been created can run. Okay. Kill container Docker. Okay. So it's Docker kill. Kill container Kahoot container. So tracking. Bro, I'm so confused. Why? Okay. So again, could not start menu. Okay. So again, I'm running the. Should try to change a template. Maybe that's gonna do it. Like any HTML shit. Nope. Yeah, I think the problem was very simple. Like if I try to tailwind CSS, exact format error. Chmod plus X tailwind. Am I crazy? No, that's how it started. Tailwind CSS exec format error. Jeśli winter is to your doc image file, so you don't market this is a Debian project. Like, am I downloading the incorrect one? Because that's the only thing that sounds sensible to me. There it is. So let's make change mode plus X of tailwind R and tailwind is R. Oh. So it is a problem. Wait. Oh fuck. Always tried stuff before. Shipping it. I think that's some confusing link over here. See what it works. I think that's enough. Like, honestly, instead of trying it over here, should probably go in like temp. Try it over here. Core minus, I think it was slow. Some shit like that. Okay. Change mode plus X of tailwind. just plus the void plus X tailwind. Didn't do shit. Yes, it's curl. Oh, SLO. Don't know if it makes any difference, but SLO. Okay. Change mode. Tailwind. Okay, this gives me a known format that might simply be because of me being on a different architecture. I don't remember which one I downloaded. I might be on i366, so that's probably what the problem is. Chica mod plus X tailwind. Tailwind CSS Linux ARM 64. Probably should try with like still exit format. I have not too much to lose, so let's try it again. Maybe this works better. So let's remove the tailwind arm. And let's run the tailwind. Okay, so on my PC it's X464. By the way, so I messaged, how about bash? Okay, bash looks a little bit more solid in this case. Right, let's again curl minus slow. In check mod plus X of tailwind Linux 64 x64, and let's run to the moon Linux x64. Okay, I'm shocked that that's how it works. Like, I love the idea of the binary, but it always is a pain in the ass. Like, honestly, I enjoy the fact that Tailwind gives me this possibility, but every single time this possibility bites my ass. Every single time. Let's maybe copy this Tailwind. Okay, let's keep it separate and like one space. So I have the image, one part, Tailwind, run the air. Or both in this case. See if this works. I'm gonna move it also in that case. So build Kahoot. Yeah, but this Docker stuff took me hours. To be fair, I should have done this at the beginning of the project, so that now anyone who wants to work with me could. Just did not expect that my friend would really start again. So, did I start? Oh yeah, this is dependent from the other one. So, yeah, that's not everything. Doesn't look good. Yeah, it's not running. Should also try the... Okay, first off, let's start by doing this. Start by doing up. Okay, at least this time I can vouch for it. So docker run docker. Okay, docker run specific docker file. Let's see if that will do something different. Docker build. Docker file dot up. Requires one argument. The legacy build is to become bugs in future. Install the buildx. Well, anyway, so with up, we see nothing running. That's a big disappointment. Like, let's try it and see if this is run in parallel, like it should be. So stuff looking solid. Like if so, this command should 100% work. But over here, for some reason, just doesn't. Docker run sub commands together. Oh, it's end in Docker. Yield. Yield Kahoot. Yeah, I took way too much time. I should have budgeted this time and decided if it was worth it or not. Because my array is up, I don't know. I'm starting an error curve by starting that the dynamics transport terminal to Kahoot. Oh, no, that's not it. Let's start driver failed to program connectivity to endpoint, failed to bind ready news. I have something running on port. Kill anything running on port 8080. Don't see anything like running. We have a main. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck this is, but let's kill it up. Okay. Can we run, please? There's Redis, there's Kahoot. I have yet to see my Tailwind log. Should this work in Docker YAML? Docker command does not run in a shell, so the operator is used for the commands. But the entire command is in a shell. Oh. sh minus c. I think I can just up it up, can't I? Okay, maybe I have to build. I don't have to build. Here's a bash. Still nothing. Might be using the bash. Okay, so that would mean a single add, but I don't think that matters. Okay, something is happening. Maybe not what I want, but something is happening. That's good. Let's just say partial less. Okay, so that's fine, but what specifically is happening here that is because the watch tag? How to set up payload in Docker. So get a custom PHP image initial into the container and install the event and put in your local ID that fits the purpose of Docker. So the Django M5 ports command start post res docs redis flowers. Okay, Docker file, sure. Copy, run, the point. Okay. Tailwind using a package seems like quite the arc since it just uses npm requirements. So that's the problem. I'm using the Django air and tailwind. Docker run sub commands in parallel. I think that's the meat. By the way, I should just try and run it on my own and see if air not found. Okay, that makes sense. Being air. I thought that this is. I also thought that this is the way that you do it. Son of a bitch. Speak. God damn it, how do I? Less off. Someone is listening. Kill the bitch. Get out. Up. Some bizarre stuff. Okay, this does not. LS off. Kill 25308. Oh yes, because that will detach. Okay, that explains it, because that detaches that thing. Oh. Maybe I should invert this. See, that's what's happening. So detach this thing over here and start in air. That might even work. I think like I'm basically DevOps. Okay, that's oversimplification. I think like I'm very much drawn to DevOps. Okay, now it's running. Looks like Tailwind started. The only thing that we need to check if is a style changes. So let's run in my lobby. Let's say this is text white for what would be the lobby. Let's put the text blue and check it out. Nothing changed. That's a big problem. Well, in the actuality, what the fuck am I doing? No, in reality, I remember doing something about working dir being Kahoot. Okay, yes. So it is looking at my working dir right now. But nothing is changing. Am I even shipping the... Let's see. Because last time I had some problems into shipping the correct sources. Yeah, so the style is here. Oh, but right, because this one looks at my current folder. So if this doesn't change, means that I wasted my time, basically. Okay, let's rewind with Tailwind. It's so stupid, man. Tailwind. Blue, red. Nothing changes. This time Tailwind build it up. Wait, does this crash? Like what's up over here? No, what the fuck? It's looking like no changes are now getting taken in account. Wait. It is not running. Listen, port 8 is already used. See, I did not think about that. Because air will take a look at what's under it. Well, yeah, he can't read questions, that's fine. Point is that my container is not able to run anymore. Yeah, man, I understand. Problem is that my lobby changed. Nothing is changing over here. Wait, is it because the working dir is incorrect? This is just so silly. How to make Docker watch disk files? Does Docker check my files or the Docker image files? Docker for development hot reload. Because I think at the moment it's watching the incorrect files because I suppose I build now. And then I up it. Still coming live. Okay. Alright, should be red, but fine. Maybe it's red like 500, sure. Oh my god, what the fuck is happening with these containers, man? PSOX, grep go. Kill 251, 52, 2908. Ok, leviamo. Kahoot. Dude. So this is getting every day more upsetting. Okay. Up. We are running. Very well. Red 500. Why is it restarting it? What the fuck is going on? Okay, tell you what, fuck this guy. So the tailwind dilemma is interesting because now I have mostly an imperious system. You still have to download tailwind. Which is the only annoying part, like there's still that one dependency. Okay, it takes a minute, but yeah. So this is modified by the external tools. Wait. If there's a Docker, if there's a Tailwind container, can I just say Tailwind? I was dumb for all of today because I didn't understand. Instead of compose, I can just say another container. Tailwind Docker. So wouldn't this work? They did 1 day ago. So this is live. I don't have to pull it, it's fine. So to say Tailwind, success, build. Don't even think I need to do much. Just want to run it up. Just want to fire this up. Add Tailwind to my. Yeah, but it should be like working dir Kahoot volumes ports. Hi boys, Joe. You good? Tailwind CSS. Let's say this Tailwind. And this does not build. I'm just gonna run the command. No, wait, I'm confused. How do I run the command? To my Docker compose. It's gonna give me anything latest. Up Tailwind image node working there app volume up. Yeah, no, this is not how I want it to go. I want to run this image. I want to run this image straight up from the Docker. I mean, can I download this and run? What does this guy do? Docker run your project tailwind -o -i -o. Yeah, like this would be the. This is what we would want to do. Basic usage. Optimizing for production, no. I pull this thing down. Do I put another Docker file? Like, do I get another Docker file for this? Does anybody else use this? No, man, I'm confused on how do I start this that way, because it's the basic usage, right? So it simply starts. Is there animation of YAML compose? No. Because the problem is, say I put tailwind. I would need a context file, sure. Problem that affects me, okay, I can also say that the volume is this one, right? The command, what is the command? So his proposal is node up and say this one. Let's ask him if I can use this image. So otherwise GPT can you use this image. Okay, so that's how it will want to work. Makes more sense. So tailwind working there is going to be Kahoot, and this is going to be Kahoot/go. -1, -30 watch. Let's see if this up. No. Yield. Should have built only the. Should have built on the tailwind. Can I not save? What the fuck is this? Tailwind. Use internal network for service to communicate together and explore only public access. Okay. Because this one is being broadcasted to everyone. So instead I should internal network backed. Basic, I understand what you want to say. I mean, I have to connect this one by internal network and not expose this port to everyone. Do I have to, how can I make it understand? Ask GPT to redo with network backend. I can do that. Redo this. Redo this with network backend. So this goes for the port, Redis 69. Oh, okay, so just network backend. Network backend driver bridge. Interesting. This basically means that I can't make it, this won't share it with anyone on my server, but just, it will be like protected. That's what this is about. Okay, my Docker build. As for public access only on exposed services. Okay, network again. Make public access only exposed services. Exposed to host, yeah. Exposed able to other services on backend. Right. No ports exposed. Okay, so that makes sense. Which means that by that manner, okay, that's called ports, that's called expose. Okay, this one goes live, so that's fine. Tailwind doesn't have port. This should look okay. In the meantime, did I set up my Tailwind finally? I've been fighting Tailwind all day. Let's turn this back to white. Nope. Amazing. Oh yes, my server crashed. So that's interesting. Tailwind. LS. You need to restart. Fair. Up the top. So Kahoot is running. I don't see. Okay, Tailwind exited with code. 255. That's a bit of a problem. I think that this stuff doesn't work. Just straight up doesn't work. Like, how will this image understand where I need to go? No such file or directory. Oh no, wait, it told me something over here. 31, no such file or directory. Because this Tailwind, wait, should be running on my, like on the files inside my system. That was the promise. Tailwind CSS, and no such file or directory. Docker PS. Oh, it does not have the container, okay. I think might be for my programs. Maybe specify that it's static over like that. No such file directory. God damn it. Son of a bitch. This fucking guy. Ah, yeah. Doesn't drop binario. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe this runs with npx. Because that's the image and he... Oh wait, he calls it like that. But that's the Docker image. I would believe that the tiny container contains clear official binaries. Do we have any project Tailwind CSS? Yeah, so it only contains the binary. I don't know where the binary is though. I can compose up. Oh. Kahoot.go.tailwind1. By the way, why is it this name so wacky for some reason? Like this should only pull it down and make the image. We built the first one, the second one. Docker image ls. I have the image, right? There it is. So by the docs, you can do this. Source path, CSS path. Here on your local project here. Yeah, no, but this is being run in a different way. And I don't know how to. There was a way to get inside this image. Enter inside a Docker container, a non-running Docker container. Take a look at what's inside. It's like Docker exec with entry point. Enter inside Docker container, and it's turned off. Yeah, so today there was no development made. I got way too carried away. Docker exec -t 3 fk and css bash. Docker compose exec and attach. Like that. Bash. Yeah, so this is not running. About attach. Not running. Yeah, because this is literally not ever running. Start. I think I have to start in a different way, like there was a way to log in shell on Docker image that is not running. I think I happen to see this. No, this is not. No, you cannot. Fair. I'm basically giving up on this sooner. Might give up on this and just no such file. Yeah. Docker run fk tailwind. No such file directory. Okay. So this is being run, but it does not find my directory. It should be static. Static. I think is this tailwind. Yeah, static base. Is the image broken? You may need map dir to your path. Okay. You may need to map that dir to your path. Oh. Like he wants the absolute path? Work space. God damn it. Space. Or he can't see it from the image. Kahoot Go static base.css. Like this PVD project. The container has project for default or dir so that the source path for your tail in CSS and CSS path for your tail in BS has priority for the project directory correspond here. So look your project dir directory. I'm not super getting this. Do I have to have this path viable to use this one? Because otherwise I'm just gonna pull node and be done with it. Or even pull my image on this image on Alpine, run it up in Alpine and make the same thing that I did over here. Tailwind to your relative byte. You need to map -v tailwind your relative byte. Okay, so this is the -v directory. Okay, run latest -v static base.css. Docker -v. No, that's not. Does Docker has help? Version. Is it on the run? Era dire che deve essere mappata. Oh. Tailwind CSS. Ci cade dentro Tailwind. So bizarre. Okay. Tell you what, let's copy this and try and substitute everything. Your project, dear project. Kahoot Go. Don't see about that. So this is the input. Static base.css. -v tailwind your CSS. Oh. Really? I feel so stupid right now. Tailwind static base CSS. Dude. I swear this image. I'm fundamentally misunderstanding something. Like 100%. Let's try again. So your project here, which would be Kahoot/Go. Don't understand the path afterwards. So we still have static base. Style. Still. It isn't opposite your fire to internal dir. I'm sorry, but I'm being stupid and I'm not getting it. The container has project for default. Okay. That's good. That's progress. Your project here. Source path for your tailwind CSS path for your tailwind CSS output path. Has to be relative to project that within corresponding here to your local project here directory. Wait, so he wants me volumes model. Okay, volumes local config data config the first of us. Okay. Yeah, so we made some progress, right? Like this is a bit an example. Okay, so this at least I'm running. Wait, can I just run it? Bro, I swear this rm pvt Kahoot project static. Okay, I'm getting it. So this is inside this project, and I want it to take it outside. The correct order is -v your path container path. Yeah, so this is my Kahoot. Maybe I don't need this. Might be the problem. Bro. Didn't I run it? Like. No, wait, it was with the latest bullshit. Yeah, it was this one that ran something. Nope. It's -v. -v this one. Kahoot Go project. No such file directory. Okay, because he wants something to eat, which would be -I static base.css. It's relative to my. We have to Kahoot.go. Nope. Can we hit it like some way over here? Before the history. No. Okay. The container project for default worked here. So that's CS, you're doing CS5. so that the source path and the chess path has to be relative to project. Like this piece I don't quite understand. Tell you what, let's try this. Run this with my folder being Kahoot/Go, and my files are in Kahoot/Go/static. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, fuck no. Copy this. You have an entry point at tailwind CSS. You might have a version. Okay, I expect the point you're passing may be misinterpreted. Okay. I don't think that's the deal. Yeah. It is inside project. I wonder which one was the successful one. Your path, container path. Look around. What was the image name? D3. Yeah. -v. So he wants the. Wouldn't people just give me the already the folder? Like, isn't this already my folder? Beta team dir and do -v temp tailwind. Temp. Do you mean like in over here? There. Okay, let's touch folder. With the temp dir. Okay, make dir temp. Wait, what the fuck do you mean watching temp? Okay, you need to create a folder. And then run this with temp, something like that. Okay. -v dot temp tailwind. Nope. Still won't run this motherfucker. Tailwind CSS. Nope. But at some point we managed to make it start. Okay, there was a job running. Maybe that was a bit of a problem. Nope. Like, since I'm running it over here, wouldn't this make sense? Apparently it would not. I need to understand this business. At this point it's personal. I have like 15 minutes before job. The data has project for default work there. Yeah, I get that. I see it. So the source path for your tenant has to be relative to the project directory, which corresponds here to your local project directory. Yeah. Which means, wouldn't this then become static? And since they're relative to static, I can remove all of that bullshit. I hate this shit. Did anyone get this shit started? Any forum, some shit? Oh, I should do. Let's go. Hi, the latest into significant breaking change now require npx or npm to run properly. It's closely relative to direction. As a result, use the compiled binary directed standalone example like we do in v3 is no longer possible. Non-function itself would require sidecar container. Oh. Was I just banging my head against something for no reason? Okay then. Tell you what, we will just do it myself, I guess. Think I'm gonna put like Alpine JS Docker and just put the binary there. I can start it in Node. That may be less annoying. I just say Node, working dir Kahoot, Kahoot, that works great. And then we can run npx tailwind. Dockerfile tailwind from node. Run npm install I tailwind css. And run, I think, this npx. Okay, sounds about right. Build. Docker compose build. Seems overkill. I think, bro. Did I not save this? Okay, now I'm just reinstalling stuff that I already have installed. Fuck. Why did not building my node? Oh, I did not specify the file. Right. So just putting it down without doing shit. Docker build. Okay. Interesting. Why is Redis called Redis, but my Kahoot tailwind is called in this obscene name? Depends on, let's say, about it. Oh no, Docker tailwind. Build. No, why am I building again this one? Okay, so it's pulling. Nice. Yeah, I think I overdid it a little bit this time. This project should be done by it's already May. I have to do it in a month and a half, so that's really not ideal. Commit log this can be found in the bug. Okay, let's GPT this. Docker tailwind. And npm failed. I've added one of the following. Can I say -g for it to be global? I think I can build tailwind on its own. Okay, great. Oh wait, I have this in the compose, right? Yep. Tailwind CSS. How heavy are Docker imageless? How heavy is the... Ah, I found it. Did you manage to start it up? Then it's 1 gig. God damn. npm install on byte, import npm run dev using tailwind cli. Oh, that was the big deal. Must be before image. Docker run blah 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 ubuntu bash. The fuck? Docker run -v% data blah blah ubuntu bash. No. So data like the static. This was, do you remember? I don't even remember what was this guy. Tailwind CSS. This is the image. Is this the correct one? Ubuntu is your image. Ah, okay. Sorry, but it's pulling Ubuntu now. Will my image be the name? Isn't this the name? Oh, Tailwind image. Okay. T-tray FK. Yeah. Son of a bitch. Tailwind CSS. Error responsible name to create task to scheme. Let's find the container process. And that's about the last command that I'm running because there's work to be done. Yeah, let's try this. No, okay. So yours takes me farther. But it's the bash thing, isn't it? For yeah, okay, it gives the same error. You need to empty dir tailwind with 777, right? But not on my system, right? Tailwind. So you want me to run in here. Getting this error. While on your first one, that dir are mounting needs to be writable. Okay, understood. So I want to log in with bash to make it mountable. Let's start by that. Son of a bitch. Sage. I can get inside. And if I try this one, this command is just pulling me down in Ubuntu. I'm sorry, but I'm not getting that part. Do this chmod temp. Okay, yeah, chmod, it's chmod. So now we would want to do this with temp. Instead of static, we will be like temp tailwind CSS tailwind. Docker run temp tailwind CSS. Nope. D3 stuff for the bash. Error display daemon failed to create task for container. Failed to create shim task. Create unable to start container. Error mounting temp to add tailwind. Create mount for tail mount. Cannot create subdirectories. Not a directory. Are you trying to mount directory onto file or vice versa? Check to specify if it exists and specify type. Nope. Am I being like stupid? ls minus all. Yeah, we have everything on temp. Is it because I have a tailwind file over here? Don't know, maybe. No. Okay, here we have some progress. Static base does not exist. But that's because I did not copy it, right? So my Docker app and my Docker tail. I would want to copy the static. And take a look at those. But yeah, it's past my time. Oh, thanks for the help. I understood a little bit more Docker. Unfortunately, not enough, apparently. But that's okay. I'm gonna take a look again. Maybe tomorrow. I don't know. If tomorrow I don't resolve this, honestly, let's just drop the Docker thing. And I'm gonna use Tailwind as a standalone. Then we will see how to make this better. Because I think the possible best idea, since I don't need the whole npm, I'm just gonna download the binary on Alpine, slap it to look outside and watch over my files, over my system files. So that's what we do tomorrow. Let's just call it. Let's say Docker disappointment. Also, thank you for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Bye. No, tomorrow is Saturday, so not Monday.